There we go. Fasffy+Friends versus... need a fun name. TeamTankLine. There we go, because that's what they have. They have all tanks. So, nice. Alright, looking on in. Standard items being picked up here. Amumu going with the Giant's Bell, which is going to allow him to go right into the enemy team and survive a ton of damage because he has the bigger HP pool. Now, though he doesn't have the resistances per se, he does have one extra cloth armor. Oddly enough, the enemy team comprised here of TeamTankLine is 4 magic dealers, with only Jace being the physical damage dealer. So it's interesting to see him pick up the cloth armor as opposed to going with something like the Giant's Bell and then some sort of magic resist like a null magic mantle. But Jace getting his dance on, looking nice and fancy as that first minion is going to be taken down. And so the battle begins. We can see that Kassadin starting with the Force Pulse, able to put some nice harass, but doesn't get flipped back in into stun. Nate Dogg taking a ton of damage, but the root comes out from Zyra as Tarek begins to tank, pops the barrier. Is it going to be enough to flash coming out from Bamphasian? And he is going to survive with just a sliver of HP as that Rise overload was not enough to secure the kill now. Here we see Jace does have the acceleration gate, but can't line the Q up for any sort of damage. Just a little bit of a waste as blue team pushing down onto that tower. We're going to start the minions doing work, one turret hit at a time. You can see tons of laughing, everybody having fun. This is just a joke game. No one's really going for serious. This isn't professional Arams, although maybe Riot there will be one day. Oh, and we see the root coming down onto Siege of First Blood. Going to Amumu with a second kill, following up onto Shyvana here. As we see the barrier being used from Jace, he was very scared that he was going to die. So that's why the barrier was used. So now we have one kill here on Real Shady. That's the Slim Shady, and he is standing up right now as, oh, Nate Dogg taking double turret hits. Not going to die, though. Walking away, does not have flash. So not like the flash would have helped him survive the tower hit, but it would have made him feel a little bit better here. Then we have that second kill that was picked up by Astral Spark as we see the root coming down as Astral Spark used flip backwards. He does flash away, and we see that Singe keep trying to chase, poisoning everybody. They are just gonna back off. Barrier being used now from Rise. Just about everybody's barrier is down except for Lissandra, and for Fasffy here, the Zyra. It's a battle of the wits. And as we can see, that Tarek does stun. It's gonna be a Singed fling backwards, and somebody will die, but purple team not wanting to start the fight. They want to kind of have Jace and Lissandra do the poke. You can see Jace does the damage there. Either team wanting to be super aggressive, even though purple has the harder engage. You have a little bit better team for it. Oh, and there we see just the poke that Jace can do, ever so small. But it's on a 7-second cooldown, so he can use it all the time. And he has the Tear of the Goddess, so every time he does use it, he's just going to charge himself up. Archangel taking a little bit of damage from just about everyone on the team. As blue begins the assault back now onto the tower. The stun going down onto Rise is not going to be enough. However, Tarek is going to get counter-stunned, and he is going to die to Astral Spark. Bamphasian dropping as Evasion begins to run for his life now. Not able to follow it up. So we see nobody on blue team has died. No one wants to be that first death. Everyone playing it out like, hey, whoa, look, I'm going to sacrifice you. You're going down. I'm not. I'm going to survive. We'll have to see, though, who is going to be the feeder of the team. Both teams coming close to that level 6. Everyone is now level 5. 2 waves from now, we'll see the total storm happen, where everyone's going to drop down the drop the ultimates and have damage hit. Zyra with a great root onto Jace, and we see him bursted down instantaneously. That's all it takes as Singe going in, wants to make something happen, tries to flip backward. Lissandra with the root, Astral Spark solo, but he's going to survive as Rise, that Wutos, picking up the kill here on Evasion X. Now we see Lissandra does have the most farm in the game right now, followed by Rise and that Shyvana. That's right, Shyvana do have the kills and the farm to back it up. Doesn't make for a huge gold difference, but everybody sitting in around 1,600 gold for that first back. No one except for Tarek has been able to experience the beautiful thing of spending the money they have. And we see here it comes. There's the level 6s now for blue team. Level 6 is going to be coming up for It's gonna be TeamTankLine. Who's gonna make that first big play? As we see Zyra being exactly what she is, and that's a total nuisance. Constantly laying down the plants, letting the plants do the dirty work here. Doing a great job of it. Oh, now Mumu wants to get that bandage toss off. Didn't land on anybody. Lissandra, though, she does have the ultimate. Singe taking some damage. Wants to make something happen. The Cassid and Riftwalk. They're not going to continue on. Just when you think action's about to happen in an Aram, everything can change in a blink of an eye. Oh, and Tarek landing the stun onto Watas. He is going to start the tank. Lissandra does go into with the switch, entombing herself with the barrier. She is going to die here as we see Purple Team evaporating all around us. Astral Spark is going to die, as well as the Amumu, who is going to drop. But there we see Nate Dogg going in, trying to pick up some kills. In total, Fasffy+Friends picking up 4 kills for 2 deaths. The 2 deaths are going to go to that Amumu and Shyvana. They're going to back. And we see picking up the Giant's Belt on Shyvana, finishing the Sunfire Cape on Amumu as he continues to stack armor, oddly enough, versus this majority of AP team. Now Kassadin doing his thing, just farming it out, everybody doing their thing. We still see that Zyra yet to back, has that 2300. Oh, as Kassadin gets hooked in, is going to rift walk away. No one able to follow it up, though, for TeamTankLine. Unfortunately, it was just the Nautilus, just saying hello, just anchoring him down. Sometimes just tugging onto his feet, trying to bring him to the deep, dark depths, was not able to. Now when Kassadin, Rise, and Zyra finally back, they're going to have some big items, and it's going to be a ton more damage that TeamTankLine is going to have to, oh, well, tank. Exactly the case. Purple Team not wanting to be aggressive. They are very scared right now. As we see Magic Resist coming down onto Tarek. Health for the Nautilus still hasn't backed yet. Rod of Ages being finished for the Lissandra, so she's going to let that start stacking. We see Singe just constantly keeping the poison on. He's going to have a fully charged Tear of the Goddess here. That's going to be right around the 15-minute mark. And if he decides to go back and finish it, as that's what he's getting, all mana, all HP. For anyone who doesn't know, Rise's passive is for the more mana you get, the more HP you get. Both teams doing that standoff, just constantly poking. Downside with Fasffy+Friends, if they decide to poke, Tarek just heals it right back. There is no problem with Tarek saying, oh, hey, you want to poke him down a little bit? That's cool. Oh, and Kassadin going on in. We see Sharon is going to drop to Astral Spark. The Fasffy ultimate is going to pop up 3 members. We see Archangel in the back fighting Astral Spark, but he's going to flash, and then he's going to be dropping here. Kassadin, Nate Dogg picking up the kill, and that is a double kill coming out for some roasted bacon. Everybody's eating good tonight. And holy cow, 12 kills to 3 for Fasffy+Friends, leading the way. 22,000 gold to the 19 and 1 tower. Now they are going to be starting to get that map pressure. Oh, hey guys, we're dying, we're losing towers. This is not looking good. It's a morale just battle now. So it is definitely, oh, and we see here, oh, the Nautilus with a beautiful hook, and they are going to be able to pick up the kill on Watas as Archangel snags it. They're going to continue the assault, but Nautilus is going to pay. Oh, as Real Shady goes in with Curse of the Sand Mummy, he's going to lock him down. Astral Spark, though, not able to do any damage as he gets rooted. However, he's going to try to duke it out. Bursting down evasion is not going to be enough as Ellis picks up the kill, and the fling backwards from Singe, beautifully done. He's doing the tanking, he's doing the playmaking, and evasion is going to die to Nate Dogg. Is he going to be able to rift walk away? He tries. Cooldown's too strong as badass mother flippin' Asian picks up the kill. Oh, but he does get rooted underneath tower and Rise. What toss says Asian? Get out of my way. Pimp slapping him to the grave. Archangel, though, in the bush is going to try to back away, and there we go. Nice play. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a great thing to do with Lissandra. Put the trail, your E behind you, and then throw your Q. Oh, but what toss? Not choosing what target he wants to focus. He's going to try taking on both of them here. Archangel with the auto attacks along with Elise, and he's going to turn around, take the stun, and bait the kill on Real Shady as some roasted bacon is eating up yet another kill here. 4, 2, and 11 as Archangel does get silenced, cannot change places, and, well, he dies. Overall, the kills continuing to grow for Fasffy+Friends here. as TeamTankLine trying to tank, but for what? There's no one in the back able to do the damage. Lissandra and Jace very far behind. They just gotta try to get some farm, try to get some pokes, and try to make the best out of this bad situation. A lot of game left. This is Aram, of course. Anything is possible. I mean, we could see AD Tarek come on out, which we do see the Sheen. Don't know if it's going to be towards a Lichbane or towards a Frozen Fist. Lots of different options there. Maybe even Trinity Force to see Archangel going in on Roasted Bacon, doing a ton of damage, but he's going to take the Rune Prison as badass motherfucking Asian leading the charge for TankLine. They're going in, and Mumu shows up though. The ultimate coming out from Zara. Pops up 3 members. Tarek flashing for the health back is going to die here as well as the Singed is going to get toasted away. Oh, and there's a Cassin with a beautiful assassination. Nate Dogg making the plays as Archangel goes in with the beautiful entomb and is going to kill Roasted Bacon, but pay with his life. And Roasted Bacon getting vengeance on Archangel, trading a 1-for-1. However, blue team picking up more assists and overall more gold. 21 kills now to 9. As Cassidon lands onto the Amumu, starts tanking the tower. Real Shady crying his eyes out, trying to turn around, does take the depth charge. Is it going to be enough? Evasion wants to get in there. Curse of the Sad Mummy locks him up as Astral Spark picks up the kill. Unbelievable play from the Amumu, going in, baiting the fight, using Curse of the Sad Mummy, and able to walk right on out, no problem. Astral Spark just dancing, not really caring. As Watas, though, I don't know if he's AFK or what, he is going to take the stun into Archangel. Tons of damage going down. And alas, Sharon is going to pick up the kill here onto Watas, fluffing his score, and that's what they need to do. They need to get this Lissandra and Jace fed. They need him with some kills. Asian is silence, can't lay the stun down on anybody as Astral Spark does get hooked, does have Dragon Descent, and is going to get right out. No problem, no questions asked, no big deal. Now we're starting to see that power of Jace come on out. We see that a tier of his goddess, or tier of the goddess, not tier of his goddess, about a quarter of the way charged. He does have a little bit more to go on there. Astral Spark stepping up. Oh, the quick change. Archangel is going to put himself out of position using the barrier. Astral Spark going in on Archangel as well as Badass. Jumping in onto Nate Dogg, picking up the kill. And this is where TankLine, the later this game gets, the more tanky they're going to get. The only thing they need is the damage. They have the CC. Can they use the CC to win, though, without the damage to back it up? Interesting to see. We'll have to continue to watch, and we see both these teams fighting for the victory. 22 kills to 11 kills. And the biggest thing is that gold difference. Just about 4,000 gold separates these two teams out here. Neither team successfully getting an ace yet. And that first tower does go to Fasffy+Friends. As TeamTankLine gonna stun onto the Real Shady and the hook backwards. So much damage, the flash isn't gonna be enough. Roasted Bacon with the pop-up is gonna catch 4. They want to begin this chase. Evasion poisoning everybody, but he's gonna die to Roasted Bacon. As you see, Archangel going in with the Entomb is gonna be able to pick up the kill on Shyvana. Rise going in, wants to root onto somebody. He does have that increased movement speed. The bouncy ball, Nate Dogg picking up the kill. And the bouncy ball is not going to be enough. Oh, but Nate Dogg with no mana wants to go in, uses the ignite. Tick the heal from Nautilus is going to save Archangel's life, but the bouncy ball is going to kill. What a play! What a huge play. Rise utilizing the bouncy ball says, Nautilus, take this to your friends. Take it to him, please. Special delivery right into Lissandra's face. And Watas picking up yet another kill. We see that now he has the Woda, so he's got crazy amounts of sustain, and the Rod of Ages does have that tier of the goddess, so every time he uses a spell it is going to start stacking up. We see everybody picking up all their core items, so everything's been built. Cassidon with the Athenes and the Death Cap, so he has some insane burst damage right now. But if you take a look at Lissandra, she does have her Rod of Ages built. Oh, and there we go. Shyvana going in. Super ham. She is going to take a ton of damage as Arcano dives into the backline. We see Badass picking up 1 kill on Slim Shady. As Astral Spark is forced to run away now. Toasted Bacon is going to die. The last Sig is going to pick up the kill as Evasion flings back Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is forced to run in front of Evasion's poison. And there we see Cassidon is going to get increased attack speed and pick up the kill. No problem as Watas in the back wants to auto attack. Can't do it. Asian being the tanky individual that he is, with the stun, with the heals, he's going to sustain it right through that. And we see Cassidy going in, wants to go for one, can't even burst him out and gets baited on in. However, the auto attack is going to be more than enough. That bonus damage from Cassidy's auto attack, once you proc that W, that Nether Blade, extra, 35 attack damage, and magic was enough to chunk through that Tarek here. Real shady. Showing up in there, got the Sunfire Cape, finally has the Abyssal, so he's got a little bit of magic resist, which makes it very, very nice. So he can get in there, do ton of damage, as well as assisting the Rise, Cassidy, and the Zyra for doing more damage themselves. You see Tarek picking up the Maul Malmortius as the stun's coming down onto Jamrox. He does hook backwards. He is way out of position, taking a ton of damage, but he's Nautilus. He's gonna back out, no problem. Stun isn't gonna land. His evasion continuing to spew the poison. Doesn't have a fully charged tier just yet. Working on it. As Astral Spark going for that mid inhibitor. No one wants to back him up, yet no one's also stopping him. He's going up there, auto-attacking that inhibitor, and oh, there we see a little bit of the engage. Archangel going in, does get the entomb, but he's gonna evaporate. However, the hourglass is gonna save his life as Amumu is gonna die in the back. Evasion taken incredibly low. Astral Spark now wants to make something happen, but he gets hooked backwards and into the stun, as well as the ultimate from Nautilus. But there's the Zyra ultimate, picking up one, going for two. Rise, the double kill coming out from Zyra now. And we see Rise picking up the kill onto Singed, which is going to allow them to chase and take this inhibitor, no problem. Oh, as Nautilus misses the hook, lands onto the tower, putting himself way out of position, and eventually getting himself killed. And there's that mid inhibitor, only inhibitor, dropping down for TeamTankLine. Fasffy+Friends pushing now with the super minions. They have the advantage as Nate Dogg says, oh hey, I'm gonna get executed, that's cool, as well as Astral Spark is gonna get executed. That Q was not close enough to hit, as we see Archangel taking on a toss, taking on some roasted bacon, but they are not gonna be able to pick up the kill. And what's funny is that Jace wanted to get the kill to happen over here at the tower, wanted to make something, but Cassidy walking on out, staying away from the turret range, making sure it was good. Oh, but Rise with the turnaround kill says, if I'm gonna die, I'm taking you with me. As Tarek picking up the auto attack. Once he uses a spell, he gets bonus damage on that next auto. And that's what he used to kill. Oh, as Bacon gets tossed backwards, and Asian picking up a double kill. He's looking. It is Amumu who's got the cries on. He feels bad that he's watching his team die around him. He's like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna cry all over the enemy team who's chasing me. I see that Rise up 4 seconds. Zyra up in 12, which is perfect time for TeamTankLine to just push and try to take a tower. Oh, but Evasion taken incredibly low as Astral Spark is going to pick up the kill now. And Shady, though he's tanking, he states that he's the real Amumu. No one is going to stop him. Oh, and there's Lissandra who wants to go in, can't do it. And this is just the fear that you instill into somebody's heart right now. TeamTankLine is so scared of Fasffy+Friends. Yeah, they're down in kills. They're down by 5,000 gold, but they just aren't engaging. They can win these fights if they're just confident enough and focused out the correct targets. They need to kill Zyra first. They need to lock down the Cassidy, or at least force him out of the fight. And Jace just needs to stay alive. It's very easy for Jace to just go into his hammer form, knock away Astral Spark, no problem. Oh, we see Curse of the Sand Mommy coming out here for Shady, and Spark going on in as well as Lissandra. Tons of damage going on. Nate Dogg is forced to get away. There comes the Zyra ultimate. The pop-up isn't going to be enough. Real Slim Shady still alive. Is going to run away as Tarek chasing him down with the stun. Hits the auto attack. Does pick up the kill. Lissandra picking up the Amumu. And we see Shyvana picking up Lissandra. Rise killing Tarek. And we see the last kill is going to be going on to Nate Dogg. That is an ace for Fasffy+Friends. 4 members still up. They're going to be able to take down these turrets and possibly even win the game. There's one tower. They're looking for 2. Nothing but the Nexus. Are they going to go and execute themselves? Do a little bad manners. Oh, they're trying. There we go. Basic auto attacks are going to pick up this inhibitor. And that is going to be Fasffy+Friends rocking the victory here. All said and done, TeamTankLine trying their best, but just was not able to have the damage to fight Fasffy+Friends, who had basically 4 damage dealers compared to the 2 damage dealers on TeamTankLine. Great game overall, though. Everyone playing very well. And that is the ball game.